Hi everybody, it's Mike again, Mike Tiittanen at Dr. Mike English Center. So for today's lesson, again, you should have a small handheld mirror, okay, because we're going to do some vowels, and it's good to know what the position of your mouth is, so a mirror will help for that, okay? So we're going to do first of all the vowel ah, okay? So it's a very common vowel in many words in English. Okay, so in Canadian English, and also this is true for many American dialects too, you would say the word here, bought. Okay, so a Canadian, somebody who speaks English as a first language and is born and raised in Canada, would say bought, bought. Okay, and that's maybe different than the English that you maybe learned at school, because not all English speakers say ah for bought. There are some English speakers who say this vowel here, o. You see that? O. See, o has lip rounding, o. So some English speakers from, for example, England, Australia, New Zealand, and some Americans, they would say bolt, bolt. See that? Bolt. Okay, but in standard Canadian English, we never say this vowel. We only say this vowel before R. Okay, so you could say more, shore, boring, door, blah 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 like that. Okay, but otherwise we don't say O. We'll say ah. So if you have a word that in English, for example, you would say is o, and you want to say it with the accent in Canadian English, just say ah. Okay, so for example, somebody from England might say coffee, but as a Canadian English speaker, I say coffee. Okay, some people maybe in England might say hot, but as a Canadian English speaker, I would say hot. Okay. So one problem that some English speakers sometimes, some English learners sometimes have, is they mix up ah with another similar vowel, What's the difference between and ah? Well, I think you can probably see the difference. Okay, so you see the mouth is more closed. Whereas for my mouth is my jaw drops. So that's but and then bought. That's not the only difference. Unfortunately, I can't easily show you in a video. Okay, but for you just have to imagine that my hand is my tongue is like this. Okay, but okay, but for imagine my hand is my tongue. It'd be lower down. So bought. Okay, so again that's but and bought. Okay, so listen to me and tell me if I said this one, but, or if I said this one, bought. But I said this word here, but. Bought. I said this one, bought. 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 Again, I said to this one, but. I said this one. Okay, so a similar vowel to is I. So I is half. It has half. It's half the same as because you can see the vowel is the same. Okay. See, the first vowel is the same. But then you have a second sound, a Y. Okay? Here. So you can see here, it's just like I discussed in my earlier video. For Y, your mouth looks like it has a forced smile, like this. Yes. Yellow. See? Like that. Okay? So it'd be I. Okay? So you can see how my mouth changes position. I start from here, then I go here, yi. So it's like this. I. Okay? So an example of that word is bite. Okay? So in some English dialects, they don't say the Y for this word. So I think, for example, in some Southern American English dialects, they'd say bat. And that's also how a lot of Chinese learners of English say this vowel incorrectly. They would say bat, which sounds like this one. Okay? So for me, as a Canadian English speaker, that's the wrong pronunciation. And that's also a mistake for most dialects of English. So for most dialects of English, this vowel is pronounced I. So it's bite, okay? Not bat. Okay, so listen to me and tell me if I said it correctly with the Y, I, or if I said it incorrectly, well, just the vowel, ah. Okay? So listen to me and tell me if I did it right or wrong. And you can look at my mouth too, that's a pretty big hint. Okay, bite. I did that one correctly. Bite. Okay, again. Bot. I did this one wrong. I didn't have a Y. I said bot. It should actually be bite. One more time. Bot. Again, that was a mistake. There was no Y. I just said bot. I should have said bite. Okay, very similar to vowel to that is ow. Okay, again, you start with the ah vowel. You end with the W. So W is like this, like west, Y, where, like that. So you bring your lips close together like that. Ow. Okay? So here's a word with that vowel. Bout. You can see my lips changing position for the W. Bout. Okay? And again, there are many Chinese learners of English that don't pronounce this. Well, actually, it's a diphthong, so they don't pronounce the glide. Okay, so W and Y are called glides. Okay, so many Chinese learners of English would say bat, which for most English speakers is a mistake. Definitely, it's a mistake in Canadian English. In Canadian English, this is bout. Okay, so again, listen to me say this word. Sometimes I'll do it correctly. Sometimes I'll do it incorrectly. Okay, listen for the first one. Bout. That one was right. Okay, bout is right. Okay, I pronounced the W. Okay, again. Bot. That one was wrong. I had no W. I said bot, but it should have been bout. See my lips? Bout. Okay? Now for the final thing, what I'll do is I'll take turns saying one of these vowels. I'll either say the word ah, I'll say the word bot, vowel ah. I'll use the word as in but, or I'll use a more British vowel like oh as in boat, or I'll use the vowel I as in bite, or I'll use the vowel ow as in bout. Okay, so listen to me and tell me which word I said. Ready? Okay. But. I said this one. But. You see how my mouth is fairly closed. But. Now next one. Bolt. I said this one. Bolt. So this is a vowel, remember, which in Canadian English you only have before R. Bolt. Ready for the next one? Bout. I said this one. Bout. See how my lips come together for the W? Bout. Bought. I said this one. Bought. Bite. I said this word here. See how my lips are spread for the Y? Bite. So that's all for now. Let me know if there are any sounds or any aspects of pronunciation you'd like me to practice in the video, and I'll do my best to accommodate your request. Thanks very much for watching.